It makes me feel good to know that they are having a bright light in their day, and hopefully they can take something from this class and apply it.
Everyone down here is important. Every man in this jail counts, and every man in this jail is going to go home someday, and we've got to support them and encourage them so we have the right mindset when we get back out in society to know that they're not forgotten.
They just need that one little light to let them know, hey, somebody cares.
Everybody has a story. Those confined within the walls of the Cabarrus County Detention Center are no different. There, many inmates are rewriting their own narratives through literacy. Behind the jail bars is an inspiring collaboration among the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office, the Cabarrus County Library System, and a dedicated group of volunteers. Together, they're sharing a literacy program that transforms, providing inmates with the skills and hope they need to reintegrate into society. During the sessions, they play games, they laugh, they show support. Ultimately, the program does more than just improve reading and writing. It empowers through enhanced communication and boosted confidence. This literacy program is one of the many ways the county impacts a wide range of lives in our community. On this episode of Did Y'all Hear? We're going inside the Cabarrus County Detention Center to talk to participants, volunteers, and organizers about how they're turning the page.
All right, is anybody going home soon?
I'm going home on the 24th. Morning out. I'm home today.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Every other Wednesday and Thursday, the women gather in a common room on our lower floor at the detention center. The session starts with conversation.
Does everyone have the resources they need to not return?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rehab.
Okay.
Portion rehab.
You have, is it set up, all that?
Getting it set up.
Okay.
By stepping up.
Okay.
Program here.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna get bonded out next week. And I'm getting me a psychologist. I'm gonna get me into a rehab. So I have all my ducks in a row. So when I go to court,
Good.
they can send me to rehab instead of sending me back to prison.
Good. That's.
Because going back to prison and come back in here is not going to be no good.
It's the cycle that is going to keep repeating
And I
itself.
want you
We're not doing
to
that.
let you know that I relapsed 36 days ago, but I was clean all the way from December 14th, 2022 until 36 days ago.
And that's
Lallie Harling-Cummings leads the class.
I come every other Thursday and meet with the female inmates, and we do a little bit of everything pertaining to reading and current events and rehabilitation and making sure that they do not return and giving them confidence and positive things to talk about and to do so that they can get out of their heads for just a little bit and have some, fun while also learning. Okay. Okay. Who wants to read about the skylights?
Oh, this looks like I got glasses now.
Okay, cool.
Sheila.
Oh, thank you, Sheila. Look at that. Okay,
How much do you want me to read?
you can read the whole thing.
Okay. It has been a great year for sky watchers. In April, people in 15 U.S. states saw a full solar eclipse. Others traveled to the best viewing spots. The moon covered the sun for a few minutes. The sky became dark. Viewers could see just the corona of the sun, that is the outer atmosphere. A full solar eclipse will not happen again in the U.S. until 2044. This month, people across the U.S. and Europe saw Aurora Borealis displays.
Why do you come to this class?
To be able to read better, because, I had words that I wasn't able to read and everything, and to help me be more positive about my time here.
This is Melissa.
It's helped me, get to know everybody a little bit better and to be more outgoing.
Getting all these people texting me and sending me pictures, but I couldn't see anything.
We had an eclipse too, not too long ago.
Yes,
and I did see that.
I did see the eclipse, but I couldn't see this right here.
My daughter saw it. She
Or
took
I
pictures
couldn't,
of it.
yeah,
She's
I
in
couldn't
Lincoln.
I didn't see it at all.
Hickory is where
And
she
then on August 12th, for the meteor shower, what I'm wondering is, he says the best time will be 3 to 5 a.m., but in what area?
Right.
Right?
Right.
So is it gonna be west, east, where, so I want to find that out.
And what has this experience taught you about yourself?
To have more patience, to read slower, to be able to comprehend it better. That's one disorder that I have, is I have to read slow and a little out loud to myself to be able to comprehend what I read.
This is Sheila.
And even if I'm not interested in it, coming to this class helps me to get interested in more things. I've been on probation for about 4 years now. This is probably my 6th time coming to her class. I love Lallie.
I think everybody has the ability to rehabilitate and the ability to feel human, and I want to do that for them. And that's a big part of why I do this, is to give them that positive feedback.
West. Can
I put dibs on? Can I put dibs on that one? I want the fairy trail one.
You sure can.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
The initiative started more than a decade ago, following the construction of the new detention center. Here's Sheriff's Office Captain Joel Wallace.
I remember the time we didn't have inmate programs. You know, just a lot of sitting around idle time. We started programs around 2012 once we moved into the new detention facility, and they've been going and growing ever since. It gives people an opportunity to get some skills they don't have before they come here, and maybe use those skills once they get out. It was always to give them something to do to be productive that would ideally enhance and benefit their lives once they were released. I mean, that was the overall kind of broad goal. And then as we went along, we've added so many different classes and so many different topics that, I mean, I think it's been very beneficial. And it's good for us too. I mean, we learn things just like they learn things.
Charlotte Windley serves as the Inmate Program Coordinator.
The literacy program offers inmates an opportunity to brush up on their English skills and give them increased vocabulary and increase their reading speed. A lot of times inmates are going through difficult times and they need a way to connect with the outside world and let them know that they're not forgotten about. They're not abandoned. We're here with them fighting the fight. We randomly poll the inmates to see what programs are best for them when they go out into the community. Some of the other programs we have, other than the financial literacy, Bible study, we have the RAP program, which focuses on wellness and recovery. We also have recently a DUI assessment class where the inmates, before, they will have to wait till they get out to attend the DUI assessment. So we have that. We have AA and NA. We have domestic violence. We have a Queen's Transformation, which is to help them empower as far as females. We have a Brave Step program that also helps with people who have been victims of sexual assault. Then we have the Thrive program, which is a group program. It helps them to think about coping skills, different ways of thinking and doing things.
Here's Erin Clay, the Literacy Services Coordinator for the library.
Literacy is important because it gives you a sense of self-esteem. It gives you like self-worth to be like, okay, I can do this. And some people struggle with reading. My involvement is more like coordinating services, trying to pair up students with tutors, as well as helping with the detention center and also providing a little library service over at the jail. We provide books for inmates. We rotate the books every week. We have to replenish those from donated sources. So a lot of sources we have are paperback books. We have a variety of types of books and topics. We have like science fiction, mysteries and things like that. So we try to provide something for everyone.
You're showing a lot about Bill Walton.
Tuesdays and Fridays are reserved for the men's group. On this particular day, the group kicks off with a chat about former basketball greats.
Called The Breaks of the Game, which is about the Trailblazers when Walton was on them. It is really good. And it shows him like how he was as a young man in his 20s and 30s, and he was a free spirit. He kind of anything goes. Just how good the Trailblazers were.
He was about the only one who helped them to beat what's his name, put Philadelphia out.
Mm-hmm. Dr. J.
Yeah, Dr. J. I couldn't take his name out. We couldn't get past Bill though.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Because he had Maurice Lucas was his enforcer.
So I can imagine you could be doing anything on a Friday afternoon, getting ready for your weekend, traveling, spending time with family and friends, but you choose to be here. Why is that?
Well, because everyone down here is important. Every man in this jail counts, and every man in this jail is going to go home someday.
Class leader Tom Brown.
We've got to support them and encourage them so we have the right mindset when we get back out in society, that they're not forgotten.
From bitter reviles to kidney buddies for life. James Harris Jr. and Russ Redhead both play pool. They compete in contests for cash and trips. 4 years they were friendly, but 10 years ago things turned ugly. Harris beat Redhead in a contest. Redhead felt to win wasn't fair. He was so...
What does it mean to you to be able to have this experience?
Means a lot, able to get out of, the cell over there being locked down, is about an hour to be out over here to socialize.
This is Corey.
Talk with people, means a lot.
What have you learned from this experience?
Don't give up, keep going, look forward.
Have you learned anything or grown from this experience that you've been here with Mr. Brown?
Yes, I have.
This is Paul.
How to associate with people and be around them.
What's your favorite part?
Just coming to class and sharing with people.
Actor. Actor. High card.
Age.
Yep. If your kid's in school, they're going to try to make you join the
PTA.
Yep. Ice-covered extremes of the Earth.
Poles.
Largest continent.
Africa.
Starts with the A. We've got a bunch of countries going from all the way over from India to China. What's that continent? I think it's important that the public understands that the men and women that are in jail are no different than the men and women who are on the street. It's just their location. Every person in this jail has dignity and value, and they need to be prepared and encouraged for the day that they're not in here.
Curtis Blow.
These are the breaks. I still have a Curtis Blow CD at home somewhere, I think. I just love Curtis Blow.
Sure enough. Young breaks.
What's the animal that purrs?
Cat.
Name of a TV network.
Each class ends with a game. On our visits, the men did crosswords, the women played hangman.
Wheel of Fortune. I can drum.
Vanna White?
No.
No, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I've been on. Yeah.
Don't forget, Autumn, to do your...
What's it called? Miss. I'm like, why are you watching Jeopardy? Don't forget to draw your hand thing.
Your little handy
I don't
thing.
know what it's called. The little man. Yeah. The I don't know. You got a long name like me.
H.
Kimberly, you have such a strong connection to the library and love for literacy. What does it mean to participate in programs like this?
For me, it is a way to keep not only my mind strong, but also my demeanor and, just I'm a very big spiritual person, but like the library is something that was instilled in me as a young child, and I instill it in my children. They look forward to the library, and they don't think that it's like a boring thing. So having these programs in here is like, oh my God, it's like a taste of home. A taste of it's very nostalgic.
What has this experience taught you about yourself?
As enveloped as I'm in even in bad habits and good habits, those things are still run very deep, and that I can continue to carry that, and that it has helped me and to allowed me to help other women. Being myself as a college graduate, can be in places like this a strength, and to be able to help others. So those things that I was taught as a child have carried me through, and then have carried me. This program has helped me to carry through with that too.
Just because someone's incarcerated or being held, whether it be doing a serving a sentence or for pretrial, whatever, doesn't mean that they can't make good use of their time and try to improve their life.
All they need is that one helping hand. And if we can bridge that gap to be that hand, I think with the community, don't forget about them, because they're going to come back to the community, and you're going to want a positive person in that community. Just show that you care. I live by the concept of paying it forward, and this allows me to do just that.
People don't understand about jail. They don't understand about incarceration. They think they know. And I want people to know that there are positive things that are going on behind these doors.